more.
Recording in progress.
Today's topic is research culture and vital requirements to fulfill PhD work, presented by Dr. G. Krishna Mohan, Emeritus Professor, Center for Pharmaceutical Sciences. What is research? Research may be defined as the systematic objective analysis and recording of controlled observations that may lead to the development of generalization theories resulting in prediction and possible control of events. Research is a combination of experience and reasoning. The main goal of research is gathering, interpreting information to answer questions. Why research? To get a degree, to solve problems, to face challenges, to increase the standard of living, thus serving the society. Limitations of the research: time constraints, financial consideration, equipment limitations, human resource limitations. Research culture. Research culture is a test of reliability and integrity, requires researchers' fairness, integrity, and consciousness in transfer to other researchers a detailed description of their work and methodology used to solve tasks. An environment that facilitates and increases the productivity of individuals to attain strategic goals. Why research culture? Research culture is a basis of how a university education works. It is intellectual life of our eminent scientists. It should be fundamental support of our teaching. The outcome of the research is useful to the welfare of the society and country. Purpose. Here, the purpose of research is to attain and sustain high productivity in research, attract and retain quality research of research scholars and postgraduate students and postdoctoral fellowships candidates. Focus on quality rather than number of graduate students. More focus on collaborative research to develop a broader range of skills. Conduct research and provide education that could bridge the gap between the laboratory and make place. The outcome of the research can be published in peer-reviewed and reputed journals of having good impact factor, and also they can be presented in conferences. Why research? The research, uh, why the research degree required? To make a career out of research and academics, to settle in a profession, as the PhD is the highest degree, they will get a good opportunities in the professional career, improve qualification for getting higher position in organizations, like getting promotions, to get good knowledge in a specific area of research. The research sequence, how to plan a research and to carry out the research work of individually, selection of a research problem, research planning, survey of literature, design of the experiment and research work, verification of the results and statistical analysis, communication and the presentation of the research outcomes in a journals. The schematic representation of the research cycle, the identification of research area, design research study, carry out research, after completing the research out, analyze the research results, publish the research, and submit the thesis. How to select a research topic? This is one of the important criteria before going to select our starting the PhD work, personal interest, social problem, and prior research. The research where innovative research is required. These are all the important uh, areas to select a topic. Topic selection, choosing interesting area, research topic is your first challenge. Narrow your topic to something manageable. If a topic is too broad, it will find too much of information and not able to focus on a particular area. Should be accurate and specific, provoke curiosity to create interest. Comprehensive enough to indicate nature of the work. Find an interest in broad subject area. List 4 to 5 areas to shorten. Pick the one of the best potential area to proceed further. Define a rationale of the work. Does it make a difference? That is the worthwhile to spend time and energy and money. It is a brickwork and whether you are interesting in result in a good outcome. Logical selection. The selection of the research topic and why, what, who, when, where. Why to choose a topic? What interest do you have about it? Do you have any opinion about the issues involved in it? Who are the information providers? Who are the earlier researchers did the some work in the same area? Who might be publishing information about it? Who is affected by the topic? Do you know organizations, institutions are affiliated to this topic? Means where the work is going on, and you can get information and you can collaborate with them. What are the major questions of their topic? Is there a debate about the topic, or there are a range of issues and viewpoints to consider? Where is your topic important? When is your topic important? What is the current and status of your area? Historical issues. Do you want to compare your topic by time periods? Okay, here literature survey or literature review is important to further proceed for a research work, to collect the research literature on your topic, make a plan to collect the literature review in your area. It is important to cover research relevant to all variable being studied. You will be using the literature for your research work. Evidence that your research problem is important. The organizing your literature, the organizing mainly the topic or issues, emphasize a relationship with your problem. Chronological order, organize the literature by the dates when the research was published. The problem called solution order, organize the review, that is, it moves from the problem to solution. General topic, general to specific order. Here, the funnel approach. Examine broad-based research first and then focus on specific studies specific to general order. A strategy must be developed for gathering and analyzing the information that is required to test hypothesis or answer the research questions. 4 parts are divided into 4 parts. Selection of the relevant research methodology, identification of subjects, participants, description of the data gathering procedures, specifications of the data analysis techniques. Timeline. Here, for carrying out the research work, the plan should be important, and we have to plan in such a way that a timetable to achieve the plan of study. Your plan of study must contain, provide a skeletal plan describing the specific activities and assessment method for your research work outcome. Plan research methods are tools testing hypotheses. Complete research task in a detail with a good understanding how to use the methods. Methodological approach to select the methods which reduce the limitations and provide the tactic appropriate expected results. Warning are the predetermined protocols, collection of the data, aligning the complex data, controlling the environment, have proper statistical method to be used to analyze the results. Interpreting the results and forming conclusion. Data analysis is not an end itself. Does the evidence of the support the original hypothesis? They accept or reject the hypothesis. Conclusion should be drawn, develop new hypothesis to explain the results. Interference are typical made beyond specific study. Here, some of the important regulations for research students to follow. The UGC regulations, as per new UGC net examinations at a national level as an eligibility test for PhD admission, and in JNTU, university level PhD admission will be there. Requirement to fulfill during the course of PhD by the students, coursework, research methodology, pre-paged exam, in which 2 subjects they have to clear, and 2 research review meetings they have to attend and present their work before the departmental research committee. Demonstrate sufficient knowledge of subject matter to become a PhD candidate. Here, the why the pre-PhD and the coursework is required is to know knowledge about the research work, and when the student is about to submit or work on a PhD problem, he should know about the area where he is studying or he is performing PhD work. Demonstrate understanding the responsible conduct of research to acquire and sound knowledge in a specialized subject. Coursework and pre-PhD examinations. A minimum of 2 courses shall be prescribed in the relevant field of research or pre-PhD examination from approved list of subjects, and supervisor and co-supervisor the student has to decide and select the subjects. The 2 subjects selected for pre-PhD exams, one selected cannot be changed. The candidates are required to pass in these 2 subjects in 3 attempts. They should get minimum of 50% of marks to get through the pre-PhD examination. The payment and the other relevant information will be published on the website of the examination branch of the concerned university. As per the recent UGC guidelines, coursework on a semester is compulsory. The coursework for PhD program, they shall be also include 2 subjects: theory with compulsory attendance and associated with mid-semester internal and external examination. Coursework may be carried out in a sister departments and institutes within or without outside the university in a UGC approved institutions. The correspondence course will not be accepted. The 2 theory courses, research methodology, and 2 pre-PhD courses must be completed at any time before applying for a colloquium. The 2 theory course subjects and 2 pre-PhD subjects must be different. The department research committee for each faculty shall be chaired by the chairman board of studies of the faculty of the university, head of the department, a coordinator of the center, 2 research faculty members, and supervisor and co-supervisor of the candidate will be presented at the DS meeting. The DS will be found by the director and director research R&D cell with the approval of the vice chancellor. Review of the research work, RRM. Research review meetings will be held yearly twice, and the candidate's progress of work will be submitted or presented before the departmental research committee to ensure the work is progressing in a proper way and in a quality, maintaining the quality and quality of the quantum of the work. For the purpose of monitoring the progress of research work, all the research candidates, including those who are on the current roles of the JNTU or PhD, are required to attend research review meetings and make PowerPoint presentation. Supervisor should certify the scholar has given any presentation or publication during the period. The candidate has to successfully complete 2 research review meetings with satisfactory report. In case scholars working in industrial sector, DRC don't entertain hiding the name of the drug by stating as a model drug. Supervisor's signature and seal of the stamp should be in original required. PhD candidates shall publish papers in the referred or reviewed journals. Minimum 2 research papers with more than 1 impact factor. Minimum 1 oral presentation or poster presentation is required. Prior to submission of the thesis, student shall submit 2 copies of synopsis to the research and development R&D cell and draft thesis to the department research committee. Draft thesis is not required if enough information about the work submitted in the thesis synopsis. Make a presentation to defend the registration research before the DHC during the time of pre-talk. Suggestions and changes to be incorporated in the draft thesis. Problem encountered during pre-talk: change of topic, change of title, quantum and quality of work justifying the title, publications. The change of title. During the registration, the research students are giving broad titles or broad areas for their research work, but sometimes the research work does not match with the title. Or does not progress in a proper way. Change of title can be done during the period of research work, but not before the submission. Slight change or modification of the title can be done at the time of colloquium suggested by the department research committee members. Due to some infrastructure deficiencies and lack of proper literature, some PhD scholars are deviating from their topic of their research registered earlier. Example, formulation and evaluation methods should not be proceeded with the analytical method, development and evaluation. This change of topic should be finalized before research review meeting. The topic in which first RRM is presented must be followed throughout his research work. The quantum of quality of the work. Quantum of the research work means no number of parameters that have been proposed at the time of research need to be fulfilled for the maximum. Quality of the research work involve the production of good results followed by international peer-reviewed journals which necessary for development of R&D. Regarding publication, the quality of the work comes from good publications. It depends how the research scholar plan his or her research work to be executed. Research scholars should fulfill criteria of research and development cell regulations with respect to production of national and international publications with good impact factor. PhD candidate shall publish papers in peer-reviewed journals and must contain minimum of 1 impact factor. Regarding the impact factor, the impact factor will help you to evaluate a journal's relative importance. Impact factor is calculated by dividing the number of current citations to the articles published in the 2 previous years by the total number of articles published in the 2 previous years. Examples: the qualification of general molecular evaluation, citation in the last 2 years, if it is 736, number of articles in last 2 years 242. The impact factor is 736 by 242 is 3.041. The impact factor of the journal will be 3.041. Some of the list of journals here: European Journal of Pharmaceutical Sciences, European Journal of Pharmaceutics and Biopharmaceutics, International Journal of Pharmaceutics, Journal of Ethnopharmacology, Journal of Pharmaceutical and Biomedical Analysis, Journal of Statistical Physics, Journal of Genetics, Journal of Drug Development and Industrial Pharmacy. Plagiarism. Here, the plagiarism is an important one. Using any the writer's word without proper citation. Don't copy more than 3% from a single source. Citing a source but reproducing the exact word without quotation marks. Borrowing the structure of any other phrases, sentence without giving the source. Try to aim for creative work in your own words to avoid the plagiarism. Panel of examiners. After completion of pre-talk and plagiarism, then the submission of the PhD thesis. For submission of this PhD thesis after successful plagiarism below 24%, they can be allowed to submit their thesis. Panel of examiners, a list of 9 examiners with Professor Cadre, 3 experts from the state universities, 3 experts from the central universities, 3 experts from the national or research institutes. Not more than 3 experts from the state. Only 1 expert from one institution or university can be allowed. All panel of experts should be chosen from the respective departments of the PhD scholar. Thesis submission and viva. After successful completion of colloquium, submit 7 copies of thesis and 8 copies of synopsis to the Director of Research and Development Department. The research work done should justify the experimental data produced in the thesis. Otherwise, the panel of examiners will suggest some corrections and they may even ask for resubmission of thesis. After receiving 3 reports of, from the evaluators, 1 examiner among the 3 evaluators will be chosen as an external examiner to conduct viva voce. Declaration of doctorate to the candidate after the successful completion of viva voce. Okay, after successful completion of the viva voce, the candidate will be awarded the PhD in the Department of Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Thank you very much.